What if the world you see isn't the ultimate reality? What if the universe itself was shaped not by the highest God, but by something else? A craftsman, an architect, a being caught between light and shadow. This is the mystery of the Demiurge, a figure that has puzzled philosophers, mystics, and seekers for thousands of years. Is it a benevolent builder, a blind imitator, or a cosmic jailer keeping souls asleep? Today we go beyond religion into esoteric truth, illusion, and awakening. The word demiurge comes from ancient Greek, meaning artisan, builder, or public worker. Not the source of creation, but the one who shapes what already exists. In the philosophy of Plato, especially in his work Timaeus, the demiurge is not evil. Instead, it is a divine craftsman, organizing chaos into order, using perfect eternal forms as a blueprint. It looks at perfection and tries to replicate it in matter. But here's the catch. Matter itself is imperfect. So, even with good intentions, the result is a flawed reflection of a perfect reality. Now, enter the radically different view of Gnosticism. Here, the demiurge is no longer a humble craftsman. It becomes Yaldabaoth, a being described as ignorant, arrogant, and blind to the true source. According to Gnostic texts, this entity declares, "I am God and there is no other." But this is not truth. It is cosmic ignorance. The demiurge creates the material world, not as a perfect expression, but as a distortion. And within this world, it traps something precious, the divine spark within humanity. In this view, human beings are not just physical organisms. We are fragments of divine light embedded in matter. The body becomes a vessel, a limitation, a kind of veil. And the world? A system designed to distract, condition, and keep consciousness outward, never inward. And this is why Gnostics emphasize gnosis, which is direct inner knowing, not belief, not worship, but awakening. Here's where the concept turns inward. The demiurge is not only out there, it is also within you. It manifests as the ego, the analytical mind, the identity that says, "I am this body, this status, this story." Like the demiurge, the ego creates a vision of reality, mistakes it for truth, defends it at all costs, and builds a mental world and traps you inside it. This is the real prison, not the body, but identification with illusion. In Hermeticism, the story shifts again. The demiurge is not evil. It is the logos, the divine ordering principle, a creative intelligence that brings structure to the cosmos, reflects divine harmony, and connects spirit and matter. Here, the material world is not a prison, but a mirror, a living expression of the divine mind. The problem isn't creation, it's misperception. Across traditions, one idea repeats: the physical world is not ultimate reality. In Hinduism, it's called Maya, illusion. In Buddhism, it's attachment and ignorance. In Gnosticism, it's the domain of the Demiurge. Different language, same insight. What you see is not all that is. So, how do you transcend the Demiurge? Not through rebellion, not through fear, but through awareness. Awakening happens when you question reality, detach from identity, and recognize the observer within. This is gnosis, inner knowing. It's the moment you realize you are not the creation, you are the light within it. Here's the deeper twist. What if the Demiurge is not just a villain, but a threshold, a necessary layer of reality that tests awareness, forces growth, creates contrast so that truth can be realized without illusion? Would you ever seek truth without limitation? Would you recognize infinity? The story of the Demiurge is not just about the universe. It's about you. It's about forgetting and remembering, falling into form and rising beyond it. Whether seen as a flawed creator, a false god, a cosmic architect, or a symbol of the ego, the message is the same. You are more than the world has told you. And beyond the architect of form, beyond illusion, there is something eternal, something whole, something that cannot be created because it has always been. Well, that's it for today's video. If this resonated with you, you're already asking the right questions, and maybe that's the first step out of the illusion. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.